Are those worm cultists still chasing me? The worm cult? Ifri, help us. What are they doing here? They're camped all over Abamuth, preparing some dark ritual. They plan to sacrifice us. Orathiel helped me escape. She was right behind me. Please, I'm too weak to face them alone. Will you search their camps for her? Please do all you can for Orathiel. She must have been caught by the cult. The worm cult ambushed us. It all happened so suddenly. They caught us totally off guard. If it weren't for Orathiel, I'd be in a cage somewhere waiting for death. Abamuth's an Айлейд ruin, built on an even older orc settlement. The Айлейds drove out the orcs, turned them into slaves like as not. Orathiel? I thought she was just another person heading to the town of Sylvanar. Now I'm not so sure. Whoever she is, she saved my life and deserves to be rescued.
I told them to leave me if I were captured, but Ifra blessed them for not listening. I'll be fine. I know a restoration spell to seal wounds, but I will need help getting into the ruins beneath Abermath. They're down there, the worm cult, and we must stop them. The entrance to the ruins is locked by Welkin stones. I saw a few cultists guarding them as I was dragged to this cage. Get the Welkin stones. 2 of them unlock the outer door. We'll use the rest inside the ruin. Eager. I like that. They've got the Welkin stones at their tents. Their glow should help you find them. Once you've recovered the stones, head to the ruins entrance. I'll meet you there and we'll go in. As usual, sowing discord. However, this sect is different. They spoke about an arcane ritual and Moloch. Their leader's a powerful necromancer, Aksil'ia. Abermath was built over an ancient orc settlement dedicated to the worship of Morlock. It is said the blood of Morlock originated here, deep underground where the blood flows. If there's a shrine or some ancient blood magic within the ruins... Simply put, war paint. There's a spring or something inside the ruin filled with red water and mud. The original inhabitants believed Moloch gave it to them so they'd be strong. It's a myth, a legend. But what if they... Good, for I fear they plot to summon Moloch himself. Abermath was built over an ancient orc settlement dedicated to the worship of Morlock. It is said that... I don't know anything but the name. I overheard it as they marched me through their camp, that's all. Aksil'ia and Morlock.
Your soul is mine. I own you. Come, let us play. I am patient, but not that patient.
Storyteller at Sarandel. Mammoth tusks fetch.
Place Welkin stones in the holders, then we can enter Abermath's ruins. Good. The entrance should be unlocked now. The final 2 Welkin stones unlock the door to the sanctum inside these ruins. Don't lose them. Be ready for anything in there. Agreed. But my injuries are worse than I thought. I'm useless as a fighter, so I'll keep to the shadows until you've cleared a path ahead. Place the remaining Welkin stones. I'll meet you at the sanctum's entrance deep within the ruins. Thank you. I'll follow when I see it's safe to move. Look for the sconces to either end of the ruins. That's usually where they are.
No, don't touch the tomb. You'll be trapped forever with Connie. Those I hired as protection tricked me into this tomb and left me to rot. Thieves! I shouldn't have trusted them. By Bandar's ears, of course Connie speaks. Look for stars on the walls, and poetry for a warrior. I tried, but I cannot read. Those traitors said the words can solve the puzzle. Please, free me from this tomb. Connie is free. You're so kind to help me. Connie thanks you for saving her soul from that prison. No treasure can repay you for my freedom.
You dare approach my shrine, whelp? You stand no chance against Cassia.
The hour of your doom approaches, wretch.
So, a weakling unsealed the doors. It takes more than that if you seek blood, whelp.
The door should be unlocked. Get to the sanctum and stop the ritual. I'll seal the door behind you to make sure nothing interferes from this side. As usual, sowing discord. However, this sect is different.
Did you think it would be easy to enter my shrine? Your pain amuses me.
That must have hurt. Honestly, I didn't expect a barrier across the entrance. The cult must have set this up as a last line of defense in case they were attacked. That's a relief. There must be a power source nearby. Another Wilkins stone or something darker. Look! There! On the pedestal!
Greetings, mortal. I speak through this object, not from it, mortal. That troll herder Moloch must not invade this realm. The pathetic worms in the cave beyond must be destroyed. You must stop their foolish rituals. This object is called an Animus Geode. The cult imbued it with a curse. When attuned to a door, it can only be destroyed by the release of a soul. Feed the Animus Geode a soul and it will shatter, clearing your path. Arethiel's soul will do nicely. She betrayed her people and joined the worm cult. Only after she was forced to murder her own family did she question her choice. Her word is worthless, but her soul, feed it this gem and rid yourself of the traitor. This is not about what you want, but what I need. This stone drinks souls, and its thirst is strong. Take the geode in your hand, sacrifice her soul to clear your path. Many mortals call me Boethia. Sate the geode's thirst with Arethiel's soul, and I will grant you a boon for a time to aid in your battle with the worm cult. Use the Animus Geode to absorb her soul and it will dispel the barrier. The worm cult is of no interest to me for the moment, but Moloch cannot be allowed to invade Nirn. We have it.
Are you talking to the stone? What happened? Boethia, why does she want my soul? It's true. I once served the worm cult, and everyone I loved died by my hands. With each death, pieces of myself cracked and shattered, until my hatred turned inside out and I finally saw the cult for what they truly are. Trust me, what I did is horrific, and I must atone for my crimes. Yes, Moloch would sow destruction across Valenwood as an unwitting puppet of Molag Bal. The worm cult would follow in his wake, raising an army of undead from his slaughter. We need to get past that barrier. Take my soul. If you can stop the cultists with my soul, do it. The stone requires a soul to dispel the barrier, and I am willing. A fitting and bloodthirsty safeguard for their ritual.
Destroy!
And I will, trust me. Thank you for sparing me such a death. And I will, trust me. I'll do everything in my power to support you. Since I can't fight beside you, I'll summon a flame atronach to help you stop the cultist's ritual. Once you're in the sanctum, I'll do what I can to block this entrance, should anything try to join the battle from this side.
Martyrs of light, blood of the forgotten tribe, hear our call for vengeance.
Nothing will stop Moloch's rise from Ash Pit.
You stopped the ritual. Praise Ifra. The worm cult failed to summon Moloch. One less Daedric prince for Malabal Tor to worry about now. I'll spend the rest of my life atoning for my crimes. Starting with telling my traveling companions the truth about my past. If I'm shunned for my actions, so be it. Thank you for giving me a chance to start over.
Mammoth tusks fetch a high price. Mammoth tusk.
take you, sweat!
It won't be enough of your heart to eat.
Hello.
Yes.
Don't believe anything that swindler says. Look what his garbage did to my brother. It's not safe.
This would never happen in Somerset. Where is a justiciar when you need one?
Jurakdar does not know why he bothers sometimes. Relics are old. I do not guarantee their potency. Headaches. Enough for 3. These people, they think everything is magic. They say to me, Jurakdar, this ancient spoon is just a spoon. Of course it is a spoon. Tell these people I made no false promises. What I sold came from Bellerata, yes? But not everything brims with magica. Tell them, and I will share the way, the secret way into Bellerata. You will tell them, yes? See how hopeless it is.
This would never happen in Somerset. Where is a justice? That cat over there sold me a staff he said was older than the ruin itself. Well, it was old, all right. Fell apart in my hands not a mile out of Valenwood. Ancient artifacts must be preserved before you sell them. Everyone knows that. You're right. This isn't Somerset, after all. When all this war business is over, these savages should learn a thing or two about how things must be done. This way.
Don't believe anything that swindler says. I bought the magic stone, slipped it into Elibor's pocket to get back at him for rubbing ivy on my bedroll. Not a minute later, he's struck by a bolt from the sky. Look at him. He's lucky to be alive. Sure, it's in my pack. I'll get it.
Brother, no!
Looks harmless, right? Wait, what's that tingling? When we're through with him, there'll be nothing left but fur.
Are you all right?
We're leaving, Elibor.
They're gone. What powers you must wield. Good, good. Time to pack. On my way, yes? What? You expect me to show you now? Not exactly. Juragdar did say maybe, yes? No? Such misunderstanding over a little knick-knack. Just a rock. How could I know what he did? Most of what she gave me was harmless. In the ruins. Belerata. There is a ghost, yes? She thinks, she thinks I am her lover. So she gives me things. Clothing, trinkets, things that belong to him. Most are harmless. All but dangerous? Never. Well, mostly. Never drink from an unmarked bottle that's been locked away since the First Era, with a Daedric Guardian stewing in the contents. But I'm Rigard the Brash, he said, and all my drinkings are mighty. I tried to warn the man. I do hope his beard grew back. Fine, fine, Juragdar will show you. Come, follow me. I found this in Skyrim at the bottom of a lake. A sword with a poem etched into it. Also the name, Belerata. It took so long before I found Belerata. Well, let's begin. Our fates through the years are tied. A lover's kiss, not one denied. Our hearts awoke from blissful sleep, where battles break and maidens weep. Away to war, not long to part, with sword enchanted by his sweet heart. A lover's bond forevermore, to keep it lovers' heart in store. Too sweet, even for me. But what can you do, yes? Come, she waits. Hold a moment. We should speak. Before we go, there is something you should know. Last time Jurektar got out by the fur on his tail, the ghosts want her lover to stay forever. But there is a barrier within. Beyond are the treasures of the Айлейдские, locked up for centuries. Nothing like the trinkets I sold. The poem on the sword opens the ruin, yes? More scribbles are all around the ruins. Poetry, Spoken randomly, they do nothing. But if we knew how they fit together, we could open the ruin and share in the plunder. We'll enter separately as paupers, but leave together rich as kings. So, you will help me. Once we remove the barrier, the researchers can examine the relics before I sell them. Juregdar promises no tricks. She may not let you in, and there is still the barrier. No, we do not hide our sugar in one boot. We go in separately. Aheh. I admit, I do not do this only for you. Until now, I have only been able to, shall we say, receive gifts from her. If even a handful are like the lightning stone, well, it could be fairly lucrative, yes. Good. Take the sword as a symbol of our pact. I want it back later. I will keep her busy. You figure out the poems, and when we get out, we will both be very rich, yes? I have returned, my love.
My love? I cannot... Your sword, where is...
You are tired. Let me come closer.
You are not Verondil. Get back.
Ah!
You are not a Lanway, yet you called me here. How? Still here after all this time? I had expected them to crumble with the ages. An old knight, Verondil the Gold, they called me. I had lands, titles, slaves, all dust now. Even my love has forgotten me. A Lanway, Lady of the Weald. Surely they still sing of her? Her hair, bright as the sun. Her skin, pale as the moon. 9 years we were together, happy. Then the war. I'd gone north to fight the uprising and died there. She brought me here with words of light, but knew me not. When I went to her, she cast this barrier to keep me and all others away. I have been in this place ever since, waiting. Released from this nightmare, what else? Alanwe remembers only the sword. Its enchantment blinds her to everything else. If I still had the sword, maybe. Bring her with me. To Aetherius, to whatever lies beyond. What? The sword? Give it to me! Were I alive, I could grant you such splendor. Alas, everything is dust. But I am forever in your debt.
My head! I need a moment.
Alanwe, at long last I return.
Verondil? You have been gone only a day, but it feels like an age.
Each day is an age without you.
Yes, true, but you... where have you been?
It is a long story, but come. Aetherius awaits.
Yes, together forever, as was always meant to be.
So long, my friend, and thank you for everything.
My head thanks you for your haste. Once the barrier fell, whatever she was doing stopped as well. Truly, I am glad. She was very lonely, and for so long. But enough melancholy, yes, to our spoils. Where's my catalogue? I must document my finds. Ah, my friend, what can Jurakdar do for you? I have much to do here. Finding buyers, collecting gold. This will be quite profitable, no small thanks to you. Feel free to visit from time to time. Now that those noisy rats have left, we may conduct business, yes?
You've done well. Now it ends. Come, Riddle. Feast. The plan is in place. You are but an inconvenience.
I don't
This
want
one was
any
very
more trouble.
pleased to hear.
From the frozen way.
Without you, the worm cult would have succeeded. You saved Malabal Tor from the bloody curse of Morlock, and you saved me when you didn't need to. I will never, never forget your kindness.
The worm cult sought the blood of Moloch? Praise Ifra you were here to stop them.
Arathiel did right by us. If it weren't for her, we wouldn't be alive.
The worm cult might have summoned Moloch without your intervention. We're all grateful for what you did to stop them.